Good day, this is Professor Will, CBMD PhD, and today is Wednesday, August 4th, 2021. It is 1:38 and 57 seconds a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And today, I'm going to be describing my symptoms of schizophrenia versus autism. So let's hop to it here. In the past, I know there had been a lot of anger in me pertaining to being falsely diagnosed, but as the years seem to carry on, more and more I recognize my faults. My last discussion with the psychiatrist went fairly well, and I reminded him that my childhood symptoms were not based on schizophrenia at all. But I do suffer from high-functioning autism, which was recognized by my childhood psychiatrist when I was just a kid. My symptoms of autism started since birth, such as being sensitive to noise, light, imagery, especially television, which makes me dizzy and gives me migraine headaches projected by rapid psychedelic imagery. My symptoms of autism, such as motion sickness when I'm in moving vehicles too long a period. I'm starting to see the light and notice that I'm more accepting of autism and that there is much more insight and clarity. I find being able to recognize that I do suffer from specific symptoms, not being schizophrenia, but high-functioning autism, which allows me to be free from a confrontational stance. I have a good heart, and I enjoy helping people. Most people would say I'm happy-go-lucky, full of life, and enjoy the presence of others. In the past, being falsely diagnosed was very hard for me, and put me through a lot of psychological trauma with family, friends, and caregivers. It wasn't my fault, as things happen, and I don't blame anyone. The schizophrenia and autism are very similar in study, and I think what might have mistaken the diagnosis between schizophrenia and autism was the fact that I read a lot of black web when I was young, and enjoyed talking to people about conspiracies and underground secrecy, such as the Illuminati and things that might have seemed out of the ordinary at the time. People with autism are very creative, and sometimes come up with ideas that are not accepted by society, which definitely made people think I was paranoid. But in reality, it used to be one of the many topics I really enjoyed investigating. Way back 20 years ago, I used to read a lot of top-secret classified documents from the Black Web and Black Vaults, like such as Project Yellow Book, Project Blue Book, Project Aquarius, Operation Paperclip, the Illuminati, and much more. I was diagnosed with high-functioning autism by a very wise child psychiatrist when I was very young, and I agree wholeheartedly and show insight into the specific diagnosis. I want to be able to work with current psychiatrists and caregivers on my conditions, and I thank staff for being patient with my care. The psychiatrists and members of my healthcare plan had been very patient with my care. They have taken appropriate time to read my notes and listen to me, and try their best to work on everything I suffer from in life. A special thank you to all my caregivers and to all the psychiatrists. Please don't feel that you made mistakes or done something wrong to traumatize my life. We all make mistakes, and I'm still alive to correct them. A special thank you for watching my autobiographies and videographies, being patient and giving me the time of day. And a special thank you for taking the time to try and help me. You are all appreciated and honored wholeheartedly. We can get through this, all of us. It just takes time. It was my dream and life goal to be a professor of science, and although I never could reach my goal due to my illness, I still like to go by the code name Professor Will. The video was written by me, Professor Will, CBMD PhD, scientist, researcher, philanthropist, and writer. My video was created for educational purpose, and I hope you enjoyed listening. Until next time, I hope everyone is having an awesome day.